MLRS barrages dug in on the Sawmill River Parkway. And if they make it through that...
Hey, wake up.
There's too many. Get to the elevator.
Channel switch.
What's up, Rudy?
Hey, what's going on,
Hey, Shark,
Arky?
we got a
Sorry,
creeper.
man. I've just been busy as shit today.
Oh, no worries.
It's been crazy. Been in and out, and other team speaks. It's been a nightmare day. Sorry.
No worries, man.
No! I think church was
Yeah, he also went off to bed.
No, did he? Damn. He's one of the few still working, I think. And him and his wife, they're they kind of have to work, with,
Yeah, in the hospital.
yeah. Yep.
Push the elevator button.
Oh, man.
This'll work.
What have you been up to?
Call the elevator.
Nothing much.
We gotta get out. I hit the button.
Just playing some games to keep myself busy.
Going down. Noise. Look out for the bull. Drop the bull.
How's things going there, stuff?
Well, in the meantime, my city is getting slammed hard.
We gotta go. Get in here.
I'm reloading.
In the last couple of days, 247 cases in my city alone.
Damn. That's a lot.
Dan, you there?
Always.
And
We're headed down.
in
Gotta
total in
food.
Belgium,
Gotta go now. You
like,
coming? Over.
over the 800 confirmed kills.
Jawheads will be here by now.
Damn.
I'm gonna wait it out, but I'll keep an eye out for you.
Jesus Christ. Look down.
Yeah, we're closing in on the 15,000, but it's nothing compared with you guys. You're already a few thousand deaths only in New York.
Stay
Yeah, like 4,000 dead.
Thanksgiving Day parade.
Not as boring.
Crazy. pretty scary.
My partner in crime. A gun is a gun. Dropping a cloaking grenade. Pyramid! Can't let them get up here!
Pretty damn scary. I'm trying to just stay in the house and stay away from
You guys okay? I'm hearing a lot of
everybody.
action from you.
Elevator shaft open on the far side of this floor.
That's all you can do, really.
There's more where that came from. Shit! Who shot me?
Reloading!
Close enough.
Gas back! Coming in!
There's more where that came from. Come on, cabrons! Infector's gonna hawk one! Reaper's gone.
We're good. Subway's across and left.
Do not make a noise.
What's in here?
This'll work. Okay, I'm good.
And when is the next broadcast that you have, Rudy?
Mine isn't till Saturday night.
Come on, creep.
Nice. I'm seeing a swarm coming straight for you.
Oh, farts on Saturday night.
Where?
Right down Broadway.
Defense kit. Good stuff. I put down some razor wire. Where have you been all my life? Who wants to die again?
Yeah.
My partner in crime.
Shit! They're coming! Anybody want seconds?
Here they come! sure where that came from. Hazmat, on the move! Hold your breath!
Now's our time. Dan, can we get to the subway?
It ain't gonna get better. Watch yourselves down there. Guy's a notorious wackadoo.
Thanks. Take care of yourself, Dan. It's better times. Over.
Better times. Over and out.
Raise the gate.
Here we go.
Move!
No turning back now.
Keep moving! A gun is a gun.
Go! Go!
Sounds like the nutcase is seriously packing.
World War Z currently.
Pretty crazy, insane game these days.
I'm reloading.
Man.
There's more where that came from. Clear the train.
Hey, get out of it!
Shoot the bull. Watch the fuel. Heads up! Infected!
Hey, get out of it!
I see you. Infector's down for good.
Who the hell just shot at my train? Get in here!
It's him.
Him? Oh, my reputation precedes me.
We need you to drive this thing to Inwood.
Shit ain't free, S.A. This rabbit hole is chock-a-block with goodies. Bring them to me.
Got a box. I'm carrying it back to the train. We got a bomber! Here's your box. Yes.
When are we gonna leave?
But I didn't have time to store any food. I was busy making music. We're not good yet.
Whack job. Reloading! Got another one.
Grabbed another box. This better be enough. Ammo break! Racking them up! Reaper's gone. Here's your box.
Oh, you guys are the... Americans, man! Lost everything! What now? Bigger guns!
When are we gonna leave?
All aboard who's coming aboard!
Oh, we're making too much noise. They're gonna come.
We gotta go now!
Do you want to drive?
Drive the train!
I'm trying! Jaws that bite and claws that catch! Who beware the Jabberwock, my son?
Crazy son of a bitch.
Crazy son of a bitch with a train! Boop, boop.
Well, it's a fun game to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I played it a few times. Not too
Yes,
bad.
sometimes I play it just to have my fast reflexes.
Yeah. The freaking swarms are unbelievable sometimes. My God. Not the one with the zombies? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's freaking unbelievable sometimes.
Yeah, look at this. These are the classes that you can take. And the one I still need to do is Fixer and Medic. The 4 other ones I already did.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna shoot some ships or something?
I suppose it could for a little bit. Yeah.
Or like Farm Simmer or something?
Shoot some ships.
But let me back out of this.
Opened up here. I don't know how Ed's at. He messaged me today and said, "Hey, come in TeamSpeak," and I couldn't right then. I come in a couple hours later, and I said, "Well, I'm in here, but I don't see you in here." And I tried calling him, no answer. So I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I saw on the log file that he was in like 7 p.m. on my time.
Yeah. I come in just, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours later, I think it was, and oh well. Who knows what he's up to now? Let me know when you're in.
Yeah, I'm logging in car now.
Yep.
I bought the Nagato today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's a good ship when you get it, upgraded. All the command, bunch of commander points on it. It's not a bad ship, but
Yeah, I have a captain with 11 points in it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Whatever you want to take out, commander to me.
You have a bunch of 7s, huh?
Yeah, I got a shit ton of 7s.
Okay.
God. Take the Colorado out then. Colorado is probably just a little bit better of a ship than the Nagato. Maybe not a lot, but you know, some of the U.S. battleships up there aren't too bad. You know, Colorado packs a hell of a wallop.
Mm-hmm. And it also can take a punch, and it's not that easy to citadel.
Yeah.
From distance.
Yeah.
If you come closer, you have a higher chance of hitting him on the citadel.
Right. I'm gonna kind of go toward B over there, angle that way, and have my guns aimed up toward C.
10-4.
Action stations.
Let's give them a hard time. I owe you one. Good luck, everyone.
It's just the only thing bad about the ship is it's so slow you can't like escape ports or nothing. You know, you just
Good game, everyone.
so freaking slow.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this one is also stuck, so...
She's full speed, 22 knots.
Yeah, 22.2 knots for me.
And that's with the speed flag on it, you know.
Oh, for me, without the speed flag. The only flag I have on it is for gaining more free XP. Because I spend a shitload on putting my commander, the retraining of it.
There's one NC. There's the hipper. Uh-oh, here comes the Hot Sahara.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Of course, no shit. No rounds hit it, of course.
Our team has taken the lead. The ship is on fire.
There he ain't no more.
Our victory is in sight. Problem solved, sir.
Boy, we're just kicking
The
their
ship is on
asses.
fire. Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Damn. Yeah, I got 3,500 damage. That was it. That's the only bad thing about these. By the time you even get close to being in range of shooting something, everything's dead. You know.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bad thing about them. Bullshit. The Hotlanta. Are you trying to grind that up a little bit?
Yeah, because it's completely stuck, and if you have the second hole, then you have like 35 more AA installations on your deck.
Mm-hmm. Damn, look at the bots in here.
And how is it evolving in your neighborhood, Rudy?
Oh, doing all right. We've only got one in our town, one case. But apparently they said that it wasn't severe. They sent them home. Didn't say him or he or she. Sent them home and to isolate. So
Yeah, here in Belgium, like yesterday afternoon, a little girl from 12 years old
uh-huh.
passed away due to the
Oh no.
due to the COVID.
Oh man, that sucks. Oh man.
And then we have still politicians that want to reopen the schools.
Yeah. I know Trump had talked about doing it here, not schools, but opening up a few businesses, you know, but I think he's kind of getting shot down by the doctors and stuff, thinking it might be just a little too early for that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we haven't even reached our peak yet, you know. I mean, damn. Maybe once we start down on the downhill slide or something, I could see it, but
Yeah, we didn't even reach the peak over here yet,
yeah.
even. I think the peak will be around June, July, at least here.
Yeah.
And I think for you guys it will be like October, November, something.
Yep. I don't know. I hope it ain't that late.
Yeah, it's just a wild calculation on the square kilometers of land that you guys have.
Yeah.
Because my country fits in just the state of your country.
Yeah. I've got every ship in the game shooting at me over here. Every one of them. Jesus. This is ridiculous.
Come on, stupid rock, go out of the way.
I'm on fire. Can't put the fire out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Oh, but he got a couple more rounds off. I'm gonna die before I freaking put the fire out. 841 health left. Wow.
Enemy battleship destroyed. Our
team has taken the lead.
Yep, I knew it. No other ships to shoot at but me, because I only had 841 health left.
I will avenge
That's
you.
all right. 737,000 freaking damage. That's what I got. 737,000 damage. Ain't gonna beat that one.
Enemy
'Cause all
severely
them ships
damaged.
belong to me, so that's 737,000. Freaking hackers. Cheating son of a bitches.
The ship is on fire.
I think he has torps, doesn't he?
Problem solved, sir.
Maybe not. No, he don't have torps.
The ship is on fire.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, he has.
Oh. Where the hell did he fire him at? God, he wouldn't fire him at you. Fire him at you. That's good. What the hell's he gonna do? Ram? Alright.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Our victory is in sight. We're hold below the waterline.
but now you're
We're
thinking.
flooding quickly.
You stop it?
No.
Oh, shit. That's the first time I ever seen a Colorado shoot torps. Oh no, it wasn't. That was a friendly torp. Holy God. Hope this guy can shoot torps at him.
Oh yeah.
There he goes. Nice. He got him. Good thing, because he was dead. Caught him in the turn. There was no avoiding it. Get a container. All right.
Earlier on tonight, I played a few battles on warships, and one of the battles I played with the Gneiss now in co-op, 156,000 damage.
Damn. Freaking hack. Which way we heading here, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I torped 2 battleships, I shot and killed 3 battleships.
General quarters.
And then took half alive
Good luck and fair seas.
of a destroyer and a cruiser.
Nice.
Thank you. Let's give them a hard time. That's how it's done. That was a great battle.
I'm gonna let you get by me so I can go around you here. Otherwise, we'd have been on a collision course.
Good show.
Oh no, I was in a wide enough angle to avoid you. customers.
Ooh, 4,500 off of them.
Incoming destroyer, right side.
Yeah. Wow, we just crushed them. Holy God, we crushed his ass.
Those were all AP rounds.
So were mine.
I saw it. Oh man. Goodbye, closer.
I
Safe,
hit him pretty
safe
hard,
trip
too,
down the
I
bottom.
I hit him real hard too, man. I don't know how much I took off of him, but I took a lot off him.
Our team has taken the lead.
I get that Algier going into our base now.
Our victory is in sight.
I will be the first line of annoyment for the ships.
Four deflections. If that would have been my Nagato, it would have been 40,000 damage.
Target penetrated.
Oops.
You hit him and take that much off. Wow, look at, I took
I
nothing.
citadel this ass.
Well, I would shoot torps, but you're there now, so. Alright. Secondaries are hitting the piss out of them.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Got one over to the left here somewhere. Oh, again, he might be coming around to your left.
Our team is
RP.
taking the lead.
Yeah, that's why I'm turning here.
I can't tell where he's at.
Yeah, I'll search him, plane launch.
Spotter airborne.
We'll figure it out in a moment. Oh crap, he's behind us.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was coming around to your left. Your left, not your right. Your left. I'm gonna go after the Sharn horse up here while you're working on him. You got a guy helping you there, the Helena. Sharn horse is gonna wear this Colorado out up here.
I need support.
Yeah, big chunk. Why would he come in here and leave? It's just you and me.
Spotter returning to ship.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Our team has taken the lead.
You got him.
Yeah, got him in the secondary. King George. King George.
Yep. Not a bad ship.
Which way we heading, right or left?
Take the left for the time.
Left, okay.
Battle starts.
Good luck and fair seas. Thank you. Acknowledged.
Damn, look at all the torque babies in here. Oh my god.
I hope
Funny
we
you're-
have the chance to shoot something.
Funny, you're only allowed to have one aircraft carrier, but you can have 4 freaking torque babies. Wow. That's messed up.
Yep, and no bots today.
User joined your channel.
Howdy.
It's 7.
What's up, 7?
How you doing?
Yeah, you're probably not subscribed to this channel. That's why you couldn't see us in here or something.
Well, I don't know. Subscribe? What do you mean?
No, you don't have to, but I mean, I can't. Okay, the one up at the top, it looks like a talk box with a eyeball in it. Click
Yeah.
on that. Click on that. I think that subscribes you to all the channels.
Okay, I just did it.
Shit. That way, cause yeah, that's why you couldn't see it.
Now it says, oh, normal.
Yeah.
You used to admin me, which is why I could go to the different
Well,
channels, but I guess
like
it's changed since then.
Like I said, I had to redo the whole TeamSpeak. I lost everything. And when I did, some people, I just haven't put them back. You don't come in often enough or something. I don't know. So it's not because I haven't done it. It's just that you haven't been in for me to redo it. But I can't
How'd you
do it.
lose it?
Well, when I updated it.
Yeah, it messed up a lot of shit.
Yeah, it messed up everything. It messed up all my channels. And, oh, God, it was a mess.
Well,
That's why I almost living on TeamSpeak.
yeah, the only people that like 9 out of 10 times when I come in here, Arf is here, but he's away.
Right.
His mic is off, and you're never here, so I just every now and then I do.
Yeah, man, just poke me.
Got this Podvosky.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Sending.
Put the hurts on them, but not. Thank you.
You're
'Cause he was
welcome.
about
Enemy
to-
destroyer
he was
deployed.
about to-
Our victory is in sight.
Well, no, I hit the freaking fire button and it didn't go out. What the hell? Oh, you been staying safe there, 7?
Yeah, we're considered essential services, being a doctor. So, Linda and I are, business as usual.
Well, not worried about getting anything off anybody else, or
No.
okay.
Doesn't really bother me. We know who we what his promises are.
Yeah, he's toast.
Yeah, I can't do any damage to him, or very little damage, because he's right nose on to me.
Yeah, I almost have a shot on him. Taking the shot.
Yeah.
So how about you? How things going up there in Tennessee?
All right, we're just staying in, my wife and I, and I've been going to the store every now and then for mom and getting her things because she's 80 years old and I don't want her getting something because she's got COPD. If she gets it, she probably isn't going to make it.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I just rather than put them through the chance of getting something, I've just been going. She had a doctor's appointment for tomorrow, but she canceled it because it was just
Yeah, good idea.
he seen her last week and he says, "Oh, I want to see you next week," because her blood pressure was up a little bit. Well, you know, so she called and canceled it. I thought it was freaking worthless for him to have to see her again this week anyhow. But it was kind of stupid.
Does she have a blood pressure machine there that she can check her blood pressure?
Yes, but the thing is like 25 years old. So, and it's a cheapo. You can't calibrate it. So my sister ordered her a new one, but it hasn't come in yet, of course. But boy, you had near stuff, right?
I will tell
You
you.
can get them inexpensive nowadays.
Yeah, they are. But that thing, God, that thing come over on the freaking Mayflower. And she's been getting this kind of weird. When they checked it over there, it was it was like 139 over 85. That's great for 80 years old.
Yeah.
And but when she had checked it the other day, what she's been doing, she's been getting like this light in her one eye. And I don't know if it's because of her blood pressure being high or what the deal is. I mean, it very well could be.
Steven, what is your field of expertise as a doctor?
Oh, mental health, word of faith-based mental health, abnormal psych in the workplace, PTSD, military law enforcement, bipolar 1 and 2, paranoid schizophrenics, just the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, I have a little medical knowledge. I worked 6 years as a paramedic.
Oh, yeah.
And the other expertise I built up in a couple of years is because I became a chronic pain patient.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
And now, due to the COVID virus, I can't take half of my daily pills because half of them contain like ibuprofen and some other blockers who can disguise the COVID virus if I ever have the chance to pick it up.
Yeah, they say you're not supposed to take ibuprofen or whatever
Right.
with, if you happen to have that.
Yep.
Yep, that's why we are not taking it currently. And it makes my life a lot miserable.
I told Ed that, and it was like he didn't believe me. I went and found the thing on it and shot it to him. Oh man, I've been taking that. Well, there you go. Don't take it. I mean, you're okay, but if you would happen to get infected, they say don't take that.
The reason why is they say they're not sure, but they're saying that if you take that,
it's
then the next week.
A lot harder to recognize all the early symptoms, and it disguises itself by creating some kind of an enzyme that disguises the detection completely.
Well, what they say that ibuprofen does is it kicks in the pneumonia, and that's what kills you. It could.
The ship is on fire.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the reason behind it. It was just what I read. And I thought, oh shit,
Problem
Ed, don't be
solved.
taking freaking ibuprofen.
Well,
You know?
but you see, the thing is, they said possibly if you take
Right.
ibuprofen, it will kick in the pneumonia, and that's what
Right.
kills people. But they're
Right.
saying they're not sure. So who would want to chance it if they got it?
No kidding. Well, this Colorado's going to take me right out right now. I can tell you that right now. Here we go. He already took half of my freaking health in one barrage, so.
Enemy severely damaged.
Now the King George has hit me, or one of them.
Did you order some firepower?
Huh?
Did you order some firepower?
Yes. I need help.
Nice shot.
Oh, I sunk him, but boy, I got hit hard.
Our team has taken the lead.
Yeah, I'll try
King
to take
George.
out the cruiser first.
Yeah, King George is following me here, so.
Yeah, I'm turning.
Yeah, I've just been staying in as much as I can possibly stay in, you know.
Yeah, it can get to you after a while.
Yeah, it does, but when you think about the alternative, you know.
Yeah, the only problem I have currently is I can take other painkillers, but my body is not used to it, to the high content of the pill. It's like 200 mg of tramadol. My body is normally used to 50 mg.
Oh, bullshit. That was mine. That was mine right there. So I'll take that one. 2 ships. See, so that puts me up. Yeah, second from the top. All right, very good. Awesome.
Woohoo!
Yeah, kicked ass on that one. I don't know. You know, you know, you read stuff and then the next day it's something different. You know, you just don't even know what to believe anymore, Seven.
The only list I follow is the direct link I have to the John Hopkins Institute of all the numbers worldwide.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, and I'm not sure how yet, but the Democrats are behind this somehow. They have
I
to
know.
be.
I agree.
Oh, we have a few theories. Do you have a moment?
Yeah. Let Arfke fill you in on our theories. Him and I concocted here a few days ago.
Yeah. So, how is your knowledge about election politics for the past 30 years, let's say?
I try to stay away from it as much as I can.
All right, but if you go from this day, like in the past for 30 years, otherwise it's like a stupid chance of pure coincidence, but like every time when there is a big election coming up, you have an outbreak of SARS, of Ebola, the bird flu, or whatever. You can look it
Yep.
up, and
Yeah.
it's really like that.
Yep. It's an election year. I think I looked it up. It was like 5 out of 6 times it's been an election year. What are the odds of that?
I hear you, definitely.
Okay. Go ahead, Arfke.
Second theory. Oh, sorry, son. I forgot to drop the bottle from the lab here. Oh, now the virus is gone. Hindi.
Yeah. It's funny because Pelosi was over there, a secret
Yeah,
visit in
well,
China in September.
Yes, she
And-
was.
And it broke out over there. They're saying between October and November.
yeah.
Okay.
In November it started there, but it was
Yep.
kept quiet by the Chinese media to Europe side, and then the media here picked it up like early January, and then the outbreak in Europe started like mid-February, and yeah, now you guys also part in the shit mess.
It just things are just kind of coincidental, and you know they're already setting it up. I don't know if you ever watched Dan Bongino. Have you ever watched
No,
Dan
no.
Bongino? Okay, he's a real conservative nut. Okay, and this guy says it just like it is. Okay, he don't give a shit. And they're all based on facts because he's got the documents right there. He puts them right up on screen to show you. Okay, and he says they're already setting up for a next impeachment because what
Yeah.
they're going to do. Okay, even though they said, oh, he was xenophobic and racist because he closed the borders early. Okay, now they've reversed it and said he didn't do enough. He didn't close them soon enough. How was it? How did he know it and when did he know it? That's what Pelosi's words are now. How did he know it and when did he know it?
Yeah, and the other question that you can say about one of the explanations what they give, that it started with bat soup.
Yeah.
Those people eating it for thousands of years, and then suddenly they have it.
Yeah.
But you know what? A second impeachment is going to go over like a lead balloon, just like the first one
Yeah.
did.
I know that, but I mean, you know,
Yeah,
they're going to do whatever
what-
they're
what-
going to. They can't. Everything they've tried hasn't worked.
One of their biggest cry for the impeachment will be, yeah, but in the beginning he was saying it's just a flu and blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah. That's
it was just the flu.
that's the opening sentence.
Yep.
Well, here's what's going to happen, and I hope that it doesn't. But they realize that they can't do it legally. They realize they can't do it covertly illegally.
Yep.
I think there's going to be a civil war, not like
Yeah.
there was way back, you know, when between the North and the South. But I believe that if you have weapons, you better stock up on ammo now
Yeah.
because you're going to need it.
Well, that's why they're trying to get this thing passed in the next bill. Okay, where you're going to have to. They're going to raise the taxes on guns and ammo. Why do you think? What was it? California shut down all the gun shops.
Yeah, but like
Shut them down.
it's like in Europe, they gonna free the European emergency funds of 37 million, no,
Yeah.
like billion, sorry, euros to fight the virus in Europe. So like Holland, it's like several times the population of Belgium.
Yeah.
They receive from the emergency only 25 million euro.
Well,
And
see
they're
over.
saying-
Go ahead.
They're
And-
saying that they're going to change it where you have to have a federal license to even own a gun, just to own one.
Well, see, this is just going to push it into a war early because that's not going to happen.
Especially
Down
not
here
in the,
Dallas-Fort Worth area,
uh,
we have more ex-Californians than any other state.
Yep.
You know, you could swing a dead cat. You can't sling a dead cat and not hit a Californian.
Yep.
They're all moving here because they realize, okay, it's not. This isn't good. Nobody's going to get a license. Nobody's going to pay the taxes. Nobody's going to. It's just not going to happen,
Yep.
because people are looking around and they know. Well, it's like the run on guns and ammo. Get online. You can't find them. People thought
Yeah.
to themselves, okay, what if somebody does break into my house and wants to kill us for our food or our money or whatever? What are we
Right.
going to do? So now everybody's arming up. People aren't going to get rid of that which protects them. It's not going to happen.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I told my wife already. I said, I'm going to tell you right now, if they come for my guns, you better leave because they're not getting my guns. They're going to probably take me out, but I'm going to take a few of them out before they get to me.
Yeah.
They're not going to get my guns. They're going to have to take them out of my cold, dead hands. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I'm not taking my freaking guns.
I think people ideally should have 2,000 rounds for every weapon that they have. $2,000 rounds of ammo for every weapon that they have, I think, anyway.
It's a bunch of shit. I'm telling you, we're gonna, you know, it's making this country get. It's like you said, there's going to be a war over it, and it's going to be between us and the freaking government, is what it's going to end up to be. Can you imagine? Just think for a minute. Can you imagine what it would have been like if Hillary was our president?
Oh yeah.
It'd have been a cluster.
It would have been worse than that. It would have the would have been gone as we know it by now.
Yeah. I mean, I just couldn't even imagine. Oh my God, it just proved it.
Well, see, and my wife is kind of on the other side of this, but from a conservative perspective, and she watches the McFiles on like YouTube and what's really happening, and a lot of people are saying this is because Trump will get elected. He and other people have gathered all the information that they need to get military tribunals and get people like the Clintons and the Obamas arrested and charged with treason.
Yeah.
And that this is going to happen.
But I'll tell you what, it can't happen soon enough.
Yeah, and you want to know one of the biggest cases that been a little bit covered up by the hand of Trump?
What?
There was some kind of research to do about what's happening with Hawaii.
Yeah. Sure.
Because Hawaii, it isn't normally not a state from America. Not legally. And because he came from Hawaii, Obama, normally he shouldn't be allowed to be a president because you have to be a citizen and born in America.
Oh, believe me, we went through all that when Obama was elected, believe me, and it just kind of like went by the wayside.
Nobody cared.
Yep. Democrats didn't care. They just freaking fought for him. Freaking joke. Yep, they fought for it.
And they also using those research progressing for Hawaiian people who have been wrongdoing in the Justice Department to fight for it, that they can be trialed under American law, and that they have to have how they say it, like that they only can be convicted over tribunal kingdom, sovereign kingdom of Hawaiian law, or something in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's they're brewing up another one. Dan Bongino said, I'm telling you, mark my words. He's been saying it for weeks now. He said, you mark my words. Mark it down. He said, that's the way he always says it. Mark it down, because it's going to happen. They're setting up for another attempt at a freaking impeachment.
It isn't going to work.
And they're going to use this coronavirus to their advantage. You know, that's pretty freaking sad and sick if you think about it, when they start using a national crisis like this. That is really sick. That is really sick.
Rudy, it's the only foothold they have.
I know, but it's sick.
They can't approach the American population and say, okay, we are going to you know, impeach Trump this time because, you know,
Yeah.
so they have to find something that kind of gets, you know, the people's dander up. But if you'll notice what Trump has been doing when he's talking to the media, if you know if he's you know if like one of the newscasters will say, well, you know, you said this and you said that, and he'll say, no,
Yeah.
wait a minute, I did not say that. I
Right.
said this, and
Right.
he corrects it.
Yep. Well, two factors that he's got, the two things that are going to be against him. Okay, one is the media,
Yeah.
freaking fake news media. Okay,
Not,
that's his biggest
not,
threat right
not only that, but who's getting drunk thrown out of the White House? Who rips papers apart in front of cameras?
I know it. I know it. That's just freaking evil. You can see the devil in that bitch's eyes. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You can see it.
of course you can.
My wife and I, we sit here and we watch it, and it's like, oh my god, you could just see the devil in her, the evil.
Here in Europe, we are left with it, and it's bad image.
Well, hopefully that the House is going to be voted back to the Republicans, hopefully.
The ship is on fire.
Or whether that's going to happen or not, I don't know.
Oh, I got her. Yeah, it's going to have to be, because I'm telling you what, if not, we're all going to be shit dust. It's just going to have to be. I mean, Lindsey Graham, he's ready to get right in there and freaking rip and tear, man. That's enough for me, Arfke. I've had enough. But he's ready to get in there and rip and tear, man. He'll be voted in, and you know, it's the only way that this country's ever going to come out of this, because it's just going to be a nightmare from here on out.
Yep.
You know, Dan Bongino, he says it just like it is, man. And I'll tell you, I watch his shows, and he's, like I said, he's got all the documented proof. You know, why do you think the Democrats think that Fox News is no good? Because they say all the facts, okay? Because not just because they're Republicans or they're on the president's side, but they have the facts. They have Sean Hannity. He does a timeline on everything, and they don't like that because, see, you don't see any of the other media doing that. He does a timeline on everything. Okay, on, you know, January 25th, this happened. On January 27th, the president invoked a ban on China ships coming in. On February 4th, you know, this happened. On February 16th, this happened. He's got it all timelined right out, and it's there. It's in there, black and white. There's videos on YouTube. There's freaking news clippings. People are always taking screenshots of news clippings and stuff like that. And later you see these guys, they go back and retract their statements. Okay? Or they change the wording of it to change the narrative to make it sound like something different. It says the same thing, but it just says it in a different way. Okay? To cover their ass. I can't. Okay, Seven, when you were enlisted into the Army or Navy, whatever you were.
Navy.
I think Navy. Okay. You were to respect the commander-in-chief. The commander-in-chief, the president of the United States. Whether you liked him or not, it does not matter. He is your boss. You salute him, you respect him. He is your commander-in-chief. Am I right? Seven?
Sorry, I was pressing the wrong button. 100% right.
Okay. What happened? People, they don't respect him anymore. The way the media talks to him in them press briefings, I'd have the son of a bitch locked up, man. Okay, you're done with questioning. Guards, go get him and lock his ass up.
Well, the thing is, though, the Constitution guarantees them the right to, you know, whatever it is they're doing.
Not to disrespect the president. It does not say that nowhere in the Constitution that you can go up there and disrespect the commander-in-chief. you have a right to ask questions, but when you're freaking belligerent and an asshole about it, that's disrespectful. In my eyes, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
And that's the way this new generation is. All these millennials, they think the world owes them a living. Look at what happened in the panhandle down there in Florida. They all had spring break. Oh, we're going to have spring break. Well, there was no bars, no restaurants open, no motels. There was nothing. So they freaking ate, drank, and partied and slept on the freaking beaches
Yep.
until the governor finally got enough freaking heat from everybody bitching about it, because all they're doing is spreading the coronavirus around, which they said the last I heard there was about 7 of them that got the coronavirus. Well, probably more of them are gonna get it now.
Yeah, they're going to
What?
spread it around.
Yeah. What's up with their parents? If I was their parents, I'd call them up on the phone. I'd say, "We're on our way down, and you're coming home with us. And if you don't want to come, we're gonna hog tie your ass and throw you in the trunk, and you're coming home, and you're not getting out of the trunk. You're gonna piss and shit in the trunk. You're gonna do whatever, because you're not getting out of that trunk till we get to the house."
Sad thing is, parents don't care.
Yeah, I know.
No, but a lot of people, even when the government tells you stay at home, all the campaigns that you see on the TV, the commercials, all those things, and still a lot of people going out, having parties in the street,
Yep.
coming with 20 people, going inside, have some water pipes, shisha tobacco, Arabic
Yep.
style.
Yep.
It's like, I don't get it. Couple of weeks
Yep.
later, laying in hospital.
Yep. Yeah, how come I'm not getting a ventilator? How come I'm not getting a ventilator? Well, maybe you wouldn't have to worry about it if you didn't have that big freaking karaoke party at your house. Because they said even if somebody, you know, could have it, but don't know they have it, like a lot of people do, okay? They said like up to 80% of people don't even know they got the coronavirus. They're not ill or sick or anything. They got the antibodies in their body to fight it off. But that doesn't mean they can't spread it to other people. And they said even if somebody did have it and say they got over it, they can still spread that to somebody else.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if somebody coughs, you have an idea about what is it in feet? Let's calculate it quickly. Between 10 and 12 feet. If somebody sneezes, it's between 12 and 15 feet.
Yep. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah,
Well, I just got to say this this is the time in history where you better know Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, and you
Yep.
better know about healing, because if you don't, you're going to go home early.
Yep. That's what my wife said. She says
yeah,
that
but
almost every day.
don't take it literally like the pastor who filled his church from roof to bottom with all people and told them, yeah, he's here to help you to spread the virus, but people really don't get it. Like for example, the politicians here in my country, they put a new law inside. If you go to a supermarket, um, some supermarkets they have like wipes to clean the handlebar of the cart that you're going inside. Yesterday I went with a friend of mine to a store in his neighborhood, and they demanded that you take a card before you go inside the shop, otherwise you're not allowed to.
Yep.
So there was non-existing form of wipes or anything else. So I refused to go inside the shop, because how many people handled the card before you? You don't know.
Well, I'm gonna Next time I go to town, I have a scarf I'm going to put over. And even Trump said that today. He said, you know, even a scarf, he said they've already proved a scarf is better than nothing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to, you know, don't put yourself in a risk. But when you come home, you need to throw that in and wash it because the virus could be on the outside of it, you know.
And I'm gonna make myself a sweatshirt with a text on it. If you hear me coughing, don't be alarmed, it's just a smoking cough.
Smoking cough.
Battle starts.
Well, I think I'm gonna go have me a little bit of ice cream. I gotta get me a shower here. Head to bed here before too much longer.
Yeah, I got to do the same thing.
I should be around some tomorrow, Arfky. I don't really think
Holy
I've got
crap!
anything.
Is it already past 5 o'clock in the morning?
Huh.
Oh well.
Yeah, I got a full day tomorrow, but my wife has more patience than I do, so maybe I may be able to slip on my TeamSpeak on my phone.
Yeah.
Don't yawn, you're making me yawn.
I know I laid down for a little while. I've had a sinus headache all day today, so it kind of eased up there for a while. I took a couple Tylenol and a
Hey Seven, do you have knowledge
allergy
of the painkiller tramadol?
what is
Who?
it?
You Seven.
What?
Do you know the painkiller tramadol?
Yeah.
Is it advisable if you used to take like 50 mg pills to take a half of a 200 mg pill?
I would check with your physician before you do that because it all depends on what other meds you're taking.
Currently I'm only taking paracetamol because I can't take my ibuprofens at all.
I would check. I would check with your doctor before you increased it all. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but it's the only one I have in home that I have currently. Because some friend of mine dropped it off and he said, yeah, maybe this helps, but I'm a little bit more careful person about it.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I got to get out of here too.
Be safe.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Yeah, be safe, guys.
Take care.
User disconnected from your channel.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Our team has taken the lead.
confirmed penetration.